Emily is here with Lone Star Ballet, and Emily, it's so fun whenever you come because we really, when I think of ballet, I forget, and when I go to the ballet, I'm like, nobody's talking, they're dancing. I mean, why? But you are a professional dancer, you're teaching dance, you're also a mother, and I just feel like Lone Star Ballet, 1 in a million. I mean, we're so lucky to have it with all of our arts.
Definitely. I think that the biggest part of our academy / company is that the majority of our students are the ones who perform the shows. So it's basically our community performing, giving back to our community. So I think that's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, I think that's really big for sure. So tell us about this next production coming up, Cleopatra. Tell us what folks can expect with this.
So I think the best word for this show is enchanting. You know, Cleopatra herself is enchanting, and that's what's so cool about this show, is that once you start, you want to see the ending, right? Vicki McLean, our old artistic director, she's since retired, but she wrote this show, and the way she structured it, I think, is very fascinating because it opens with, try not to give any spoilers, but it opens with us just seeing how much she loves her country, right? She loves her power, she loves Egypt itself, and then that love sort of transfers on to Julius Caesar and another character, Mark Antony, and then in the end, though, it closes again. We see her love for her power and for her Egypt. And so, and then all throughout the show, you see again how enchanting she is and how she makes Egypt enchanting, right? So to have one person be able to make an entire kingdom that, you know, that enchanting to where people want to be a part of it, people want to be in it, they want to see it and be a part of the culture. That's amazing. That's called power, right? You know. So
I'm excited whenever I hear you talking about it. The costumes, how is that? Pretty rich colors and beautiful material.
Yes, lots of gold, lots of colors in general, but very regal, I'd say, very regal, and the hair dresses and things like that. The hair, we're used to, especially our prima ballerinas, they're used to, you know, the bun, the classical ballet bun, but they get to wear their hair down for this, which is, it makes them move differently, really. It does. It's fascinating how that works. Yes.
I could see that.
Yeah. So they enjoy kind of having a little bit of freedom in that area and being able to venture into a different form of expression, but still being dance, something that they know and that they're comfortable with. So,
Well, let's talk a little more about the cast, because you were telling us just a little bit ago. Like I said, of course, it's students from your academy putting on performances for their own community, and you said, I mean, it's primarily kids that are going to be putting this on. So tell us about how exciting that is to see, you know, these younger kids coming up and getting to do productions like this.
Absolutely, I love talking about this. So we actually get to have some of our youngers in this show. They usually don't participate in these programs as much, but Nutcracker is kind of their main performance. But we get to have some in middle school all the way up until high school. Some of them their senior year this year, and they have lives. They have family, they have extracurriculars that they do apart from this. So for them to be dedicating this amount of time to this, along with their families too. The families are huge, we couldn't do it without them. That's something to be incredibly proud of, and we're very proud of them for doing that. And for the little sisters who have to wait for big sister to get out of rehearsal, you know, it's fun to see that, because maybe next time it'll be her, you know.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. How many academies in kind of our bigger, Hereford, Dumas, Pampa?
Yes, Panhandle. We have one in Plainview. We have one in Dalhart. We have one in, I think that's it. I can't remember, honestly. I know I'm in Hereford.
There's a lot of them.
I didn't want to put you on the spot.
No, that's okay.
I love that y'all have expanded.
Yeah.
So many littles that are getting that.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes me so happy. I mean, ballerinas everywhere. I think beautiful and So again, tell us the show. I mean, we need to get tickets.
Yes,
You've got to hurry.
Yeah. So we have our opening night will be Friday, the 25th at 7:30 p.m. and then we'll have a matinee show as well on Saturday the 26th at 3 p.m. So if you need to see it earlier in the day, probably go Saturday. But you can get those tickets at panhandletickets.com.
Do we need to be all fancy dressed up for the ballet?
I know several patrons that come dressed as the theme that the show is.
Oh, very nice.
So yes, and that's always really fun to see, just as somebody who's a part of the ballet, to see people interacting with us in that way. I think it's just so fun. You don't have to, obviously.
Oh, that's neat.
But I think there's nothing wrong with dressing up a little bit to see a show, you know?
Yeah. But please know this, we love everyone to come.
Yes.
And I love, that's so fun. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But, you know, formal or your cowboy boots,
Yeah.
either one.
All are welcome.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Love the Lone Star
Yeah.
Ballet. My favorite is the classic poster. Do y'all still have it?
Yes, we do. The iconic tutu Texas tushy.
I love it. It has
Yes.
the Texas flag.
Texas
It's
flag.
so beautiful.
Yes,
Do y'all-
iconic. We do. It's all over our building. It's all
Yeah.
over all our satellites too.
Yeah.
Each satellite has their own photo of that. I refuse to take it down.
Don't.
It's just so.
Don't.
It's just too iconic. But
Yeah.
yeah, we love that. That's a
It's-
big part of our history.
It's
So
one of my favorites.
yeah,
I
mine
love
too.
that.
Mine too.
Emily, what a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Same
much
here.
for coming.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you.
Thank you.
Sheldon,
Thank
we
you,
got to go
Sheldon.
to the ballet.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
you
And that's the
better.
thing is we got to talk also about our